Can you kindly introduce yourself, sir?
My name is Yves Tchouta. I'm a filmmaker based in Atlanta, the CEO and president of Excel Squad Entertainment.
What's the next big thing in East Africa, particularly in Nairobi, Kenya?
Okay, we're working on a phenomenal project with Mount Kenya University, which I call MKU, in partnership with Excel Squad, and we aim to change the film industry in Africa. And with the blessing of Dr. Gicharu, the founder and president of MKU, who supported this initiative and is a visionary. With his vision, he's able to back us up and make this come alive. And the project consists of several parts. Mainly, we try to involve the population in voting, in getting involved with selecting the preferable actors and actresses to be part of what we're doing. And what we're doing is actually developing a project, a film named Last Resort. And the Last Resort is part of our steps of what we're trying to go and do in order to change and add into the film industry in Kenya and East Africa. And we have three parts, which is like I say, the contest, the institution, and the creation of the institution of film and creative performing art, and the last result. And all that is to really put a platform to help students to develop their own project. Those creative students, in order to have a platform to shoot and write, edit any aspect of filmmaking, for instance.
Why Kenya?
Kenya, first of all, because I'm very familiar with the country. I've shot my first film in Kenya in 2014, named Wamba. And since then, I've been in contact with the actors and the industry members of the Kenya film. And the industry is very rich in terms of potential. There's a lot of actors. There's a lot of talent. There's a lot of talent in the country, and we definitely figured out there's a need to create a platform which we can develop that talent to give that US standard. And Kenya is the perfect platform, not only for its influence in the east region of Africa, but also for the rich culture and also the geographic aspect of the country help us shoot in different locations as well.
So do you want to transform and bring the experts from the United States? What is your plan, sir?
The plan is to definitely, with our pilot project, to bring professionals from the US and help train local talent in order to produce our first project. So we're gonna work in collaboration with the US professional in terms of education, in terms of production. And then from there, hopefully, once we're able to make sure that talent is nurtured, have those youngsters take charge going forward.
Lastly, Mr. Yves, you were talking about the last resort.
Mm-hmm.
Can you just give us basically the thematic of the movie?
The movie Last Resort talks about immigration and corruption. Again, we're trying to touch, we're trying to collide and put together those two words, the US and Africa or East Africa. But again, we're not targeting any particular region in Africa. The story is pretty much open and it touches all topics, which again, Africa, we have to fight corruption as well. And then the US, we are victim of immigration. And the fact that we talked about those two topics are very strong and can definitely help send a message about what we should do and how we should definitely help our continent to change and become a better place for us. And we won't have to immigrate again. So it's pretty much an educational piece, but very entertaining as well. And we will be able to learn a lot by watching last result.
Can you please introduce yourself and tell us more about your mission in the USC?
Well, my name is Kevin Gicharu, and I'm a representative of the Board of Trustees at the Mount Kenya University. And it is in that role that the university decided to start a new project in film production. And we had a look at it and we evaluated, and we saw that it's about that time that we bring something new in Kenya, since we're transitioning to digital migration. And it's a very exciting project, and it is actually, we want to produce a movie called The Last Result. And it is in that capacity that we got in touch with Excel School, an entertainment company that is based in Atlanta, Georgia, a company that has produced an award-winning movie called Wamba. And he's an African man. And based on that, we decided to get into a partnership with him. And he came over to our country, looked at the equipment and the facilities we have at Mount Kenya University. And it's in that case, he invited us over to the United States to meet with his crew and his team members at the Excel School Entertainment headquarters and have a look at what facilities themselves have to offer. And then we get into an endorsement and merge together to produce this movie that is very exciting called The Last Result. Well, I was also accompanied by
Mr. Anthony Njagi, who is an arts and film consultant, and based on his remarkable contribution in promoting performing arts in Africa, he was picked to join the delegation and accompanied us here in Atlanta, Georgia. And we also have Mr. Wilson Mbogwa, who is the head of journalism at Mount Kenya University. Thirdly, Mr. Pizon Mushoki is a social media expert in East Africa. And in that team, we came together and decided to travel. And we are really excited about the new production and the new merge that you're getting in with Excel Squad Entertainment.
Just briefly give us a quick lap up of your itinerary in the United States.
Well, first and foremost, we met with Mr. Yves Tchouta, who is the CEO of Excel Squad Entertainment, who personally took us around his facility and introduced his team to us, the people that we will be working with to achieve our objective. After which, he also accompanied us and took us to PCNE Film Rental Studios, where we were able to have a look at the cameras and the lighting, what is involved in film production. So we also went to CNN, where we were able to have a look at how they do production of news in the whole world. And last but not least, Georgia State University, based on the film production movie that we want to bring and introduce in the country and in our university. We want to gather as much information as we can in regards to the curriculum that Georgia State University is offering and introduce it and bring it also on board in Mount Kenya University. We would like to thank the chairman and the founder of Mount Kenya University and the sponsor of The Last Result for giving us such an overwhelming support in this project.